After a rough 0-3-1 road trip, Arizona State came home last weekend to shut out Denver University, and last night they hosted for the first time their rivals from down south, the University of Arizona Wildcats. Arizona State headed into last night's matchup 3-3-1, hoping to leave above 500, and Arizona entered 2-5-0. A couple of notes before we begin. Heading into this game, a couple of forwards were officially named alternate captains, those being Sidney Paulson and Sam Murphy. Both have been here for a couple of years, well earned. Goaltender Quinn Ettinger was not going to play in this game, and thus sophomore Brooke Kimel was set to start her first ACHA game. And finally, defenseman Gracie Bagnall was set to play her first game for the Sun Devils. She was ineligible to play the first 7 games of the season because she was still 17. Last night's her birthday, she was officially eligible to play, so welcome to the team. And with that, the inaugural matchup between the Arizona State Sun Devils and Arizona Wildcats took place in front of a sold-out crowd at the Mountain America Community Iceplex. Early on, ASU did struggle to maintain possession of the puck, and 6 minutes and 35 seconds into the first period, U of A scores, making it 1-0, and it would stay that way all the way until the third period. For context, ASU led in shots at the end of the first period 14-8, and at the end of the second, 28-16. Rookie goaltender Olivia Sorley had a phenomenal game for the Arizona Wildcats, this game against Arizona State by far being her best of the season, heading into this matchup with a 4.64 goals against. Back to the game, start of the third period, 1 minute and 9 seconds in, Kate Streak finds Taylor Berlemeyer for her first goal as an Arizona State Sun Devil, as well as Streak's first point. Both are freshmen. And while I did not manage to capture the goal, I did capture Sidney Paulson grabbing the game puck for her. With 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the game, Arizona called a timeout, and the shots were 44-21. The game ends up going to overtime where Bree Powell, her 4th goal of the season, wins it, and Arizona State takes the victory in the inaugural matchup against their down south rivals. The 3 stars of the game were Taylor Berlemeyer, who recorded her first goal, Brooke Kimel, who stopped over 22 shots and recorded her first ACHA win in her first start, and Bree Powell for scoring the game winner. With ASU taking a 2-1 overtime victory against their rivals from down south, here are some quotes from Coach Lindsay Ellis and goaltender Brooke Kimel.
Any win that ASU has over U of A is always a good thing, so obviously happy about that. Unfortunately, we came out a little bit slow and got a little too comfortable, and I think there's a lot of things that we can learn from. We have a very young team, and there's a lot of we're in a huge learning curve right now, and that's okay. But yeah, we need a little bit more offensive power to, beat the best of the best.
I am so happy. I've been waiting for this for so long. And U of A of all teams, it was just the most fun game ever. I was playing Fortnite, and I got a text from Quinn, and she's like, "I'm out." I was like, "Excuse me? Out of what?" And then Lindsay called me not even 2 minutes later, and you always got to be ready. I felt anxious today. I was really like, what's going on? And then that was it, and right I went.
Your first start, and that first goal goes in, what's the first thought that went through your...
It's not happening again. It's not happening again. That was silly. It's not going to happen again, and it didn't.
ASU will continue this massive homestand next week on Friday, hosting the Grand Canyon University Lopes at 4 o'clock at the Mountain America Community Iceplex.